today we're dealing with a flat tyre. Look, here she is. We tried to patch it up, hasn't worked. So we're going to take the wheel off, we're going to have a look inside it, see what the crack is. So the tools we'll be using is a big dirty jack, that's a 60 tonner, some glue and some fixings. Got the 1-inch drive, sockets and a cheater. The cheater is worth getting. Look, I know I keep saying it. They want to see the jack. They want to see the jack, they don't want to see my ass. Well, no point doing that, I'm not in there. I thought you were meant to be YouTube. Yeah, just a couple of jacks, couple of pumpity pump. That's the wheel off the ground. You only need to take it an inch off, just so it's off. I would like to try and change the, if I was a pro, I reckon you could most probably pop that tyre off with it still on, but I'm not a pro. But shall I give it a go? That's the thing. I don't know, I'll have a look. Out of my own curiosity, I'm gonna see if I can pop it off the bead and change it there. That'll save me taking the wheel off. Not that it's a big deal, but I'm just gonna try it, just on my own curiosity. So now it's jacked. To do that, I'm gonna have to release the handbrake. I'm gonna chock the wheels forwards and backwards to stop it rolling. I've released the handbrake, it's on its jack. I'm just gonna see if I can pop the tyre off its bead. See if I could just pop the tyre off the bead, knock it in. Let's have a look, see if it does it. That's it, get the old bead breaker in it. You hammer it round and then pop it. Right, that's off its rim now. I'll try to pull that in there. It's got to come off the back rim. The other one, Chinese fighting spears. So get that one in there. I'm sweating. What I'm doing is I'm pulling it, the wheel's moving around. So what I'm going to do, put the handbrake back on to keep it in place. Right, I forgot. Got a bit of water and washing up liquid. Just squirt. Oh, typical, isn't it? Flip. Just squirt it around the rim. Makes it a little bit more slippy. Now let's try it. You know what? I reckon you could do with a third one of these. The bead at the back to bring the whole wheel forward, it won't stretch over it. Lots of washing up liquid around the tyre. I get this one to stop it falling down, to keep it up. Oh, you all right?
That's crazy.
Sorry, mate. Are you alright?
Yeah.
Did that hit your shin or your knee?
Right on my knee, in the bone.
What do you mean? That's what happened. Oh, there she is. Oh boy. Whew. You know the problem we got?
Back here.
It's still on its bead. Oh mate, I was a liar. Because it's on the bead at the back, you can't break the bead. If the wheel wasn't on its rim, the tyre would be loose, you'd be able to fit it. But because it's still on its rim at the back, the tyre won't come forward enough so you can get your hand in it. And I got no way of breaking the bead at the back. I don't know how you break the bead at the back. I reckon if you're in the game, you'd have a little airbag and you'd fit it down between the two tyres and it'd puncture it off the rim, but I haven't got anything like that. So after all that, we're gonna have to take the wheel off. Pain in the ass, but I wanted to try next time. If I know if it's off the rim with a puncture, that's what I'll do. If it's still on its rim, forget it. It's a lot quicker to take the wheel off. 33mm socket on the end of 30mm, don't put that on there. 32mm socket on the end of Big John. There she is. So what we've got to do now is break it off its rim. The easiest way to do that is with Big John's brother. That's it.
Let's try.
You pick the wheel up and have a look. It's already got one patch in there, see that? It's had one repair already. I tell you, I'd prefer to... Mate, I'd have to have a lie down tonight. God, boy. Oh, it's there, look. There's the hole. Giving it a wipe round, we've had a look. There's a hole there. So we've got to fill that. We've got our patches here. So what you do is you clean off the inside of the tyre, peel this off, push that up through the tyre, and this is the glue. Put the glue round it. Pull that nice and tight, so when you fill that up, air doesn't come out. So what you've got to do is, now I've cleaned it up there, look, get a drill, just put it, let it find its own way through the puncture, ream it out a little bit, put it round the hole. One of them glues where, you know, you could leave set for a while. Down there, around the patch. That piece of metal stays in, it helps you guide it through the tyre. Get a pair of pliers and pull it out. Oh, push it through. Come here. See? See? Pull it through. Like that. What you do, keep pulling it until it's nice and tight, like that. This is what we've got, look, we've got that sticking out the tyre. Pull that and cut it, it'll retract in. Get a bit of glue, see what we've done there on the patch. Yeah. Put a bit more glue around it, and that is done. I'm going to leave that out there while we fit the tyre. Now you wipe out the tyre. Yeah. So what we're going to do is clean this rim off here. So the cleaner this is, the easier it is going to be for us to get on. Now, when I fit new tyres, I use a special sauce. It's called tyre wax. A lot of people don't use it, they just use washing up liquid. But I tell you what, this is so much better. I have been known when I run out of butter at home to butter the bread. And what you do is just get it round there, and this will help get it on the rim. It's just like animal fat, really. I don't want mud all inside the rim. I flip it over and get it on the rim the other side. Like this. As you get closer round, it gets harder. And then it'll just snap on like that. What we're going to use is the cheater. Try and blast it on its tyre. Now we use the bleed blaster. Just going to get some air in it. Done the tyre to 110 psi. Going to wipe the face of this just to give it a bit of a chance. Going to pull it through like that and just snip it there. And that stays like that. That's done. That's it. Get your nuts and bolts. What I do is always start them by your hand. Don't put them into the gun, because if they're cross-threaded and you fire them in, you're gonna strip your nuts. Make sure the threads are nice and clean, and always put them on with your hands first. What that is out there, that ain't no man. So all we got to do now is lower the jack. Let's get back in here. Handbrake's on, it's on its chocks. Lower it down nice and slow. Don't drop it like you would a hot coal. Right, let's have a round off. What I tried to do is take the tyre off on the rim. I thought I was in the Sahara Desert and the Germans were coming up on me. But because it was still on its bead at the back, I couldn't bring the tyre forward to move it round so have a look at it. So if it's on its rim both sides, you can't do that. But if it was off its rim, you know, sometimes you get a puncture and you run it flat and it comes off its rim. you'd be able to do that, fix the puncture without taking the wheel off. However, I had to take the wheel off. I took the wheel off. I tell you what, that took, I mean, I'm not a tyre fitter. That took me about an hour and a half an hour that I was trying to get the tyre off. I shouldn't have wasted my time with that. But yeah, that's it. Hope that's helped you out. That's how you change a tyre. If you want my opinion, if you get a tyre fitter and he'll do it cheaply, get them out and you go and use your time more constructively doing stuff that you're good at. We had nothing to do. We've saved a penny. Click here for more videos. But that's it. Done.